The ritual of the divine cult. Place the king in direct contact with his god Amen-Ra once a day. The king was an incarnation of Amen-Ra, and ruled Kem as the representative upon earth of the god. He drew his power and wisdom direct from the god, and it was believed that these required renewals daily. To bring about this renewal of the divine spirit in the god's vicegerent upon earth, the king entered the temple in the early morning, and performed ceremonies and recited formula that purified both the sanctuary and himself. He then advanced to the shrine, which contained a small gilded wooden figure of the god, inlaid with precious stones and provided with a movable head, arms, and legs, and opened it and knelt before the figure. He performed further ceremonies of purification, and finally took the figure of the god in his arms and embraced it. During this embrace the divine power of Amen-Ra, which was in the gilded figure at that moment, passed into the body of the king, and the divine power and wisdom, which were in the king as the god's representative, were renewed. The king then closed the doors of the shrine and left the sanctuary for a brief time. When he returned, he opened the shrine again, and made adoration to the god, and presented a series of offerings that symbolized truth. After this the king dressed the figure of the god in sacred apparel and decorated it. Then, having performed further acts of worship before it, he closed the doors of the shrine, sealed them with mud seals, and left the sanctuary.